Hey, all, Brighton Homes by the Foot and Remax Central take 73, or I guess this would be 74, part two. Anyways, um, after a lot of tries, I decided to split this into two. The abbreviated version is the video above, and this is the one more in depth. And this is the one I recommend you listen to, especially if you're looking to sell, and as importantly, if you are getting into the market for the first time. Because of what's going on out there, I fear if you wait, the market will leave you behind. Prices went up 2% in March, which over on a $500,000 home equates to $10,000 for simple math. So if you're a first-time buyer, that's an extra $10,000 you have to save a deposit towards, and you got to qualify for mortgage-wise. And I guarantee you, your wage or salary isn't going to be increasing by 2% every month to keep in lockstep with it. So for every month that goes by, you fall further and further behind. So I've had this discussion numerous times. Get in the club. Don't wait for that perfect first home. Trust me, after 6 homes and a few decades, you don't ever get it perfect. Because even moving into this one's like, I should have done that. And your tastes change. It's like, okay, that was good, but I'm not going to do that again. Be willing to adjust your expectations so that you can get into the club, to join the club, get into the market. Because that way you can stop paying us landlords. We thank you, by the way. But right now, the rental market is extremely tight. You can't find a place. And when you do, the rents are really, really high. Why? It's supply and demand. And I know there's right now calls for rent controls. That never works. Has failed everywhere it's been, because the average investor, if they are then tightened how much they can make, they're better off selling their home. And then that tightens up the rental inventory even more. So that's something that generally does not work. So if you're wanting to get in the market, if you're looking at twin vanities in the ensuite, maybe you settled for just a standard bathroom. If you want a double front garage, which 2 years ago you might have gotten, maybe you settle for a single detached or even a parking stall. Getting in to the club is the most important, because once you're in, that money you're paying towards rent, which is gone, is now going towards your mortgage, which builds equity. And with over time, the price increases, you're also building equity in the home. I have a few couples who have done just that. 3 and 4 years ago, they made the leap, got in. A couple years later, they're able to upgrade. And I've got a couple of couples who have done this in just the last 3 years, and they're already looking at the move-up home with the double front garage, their second upgrade. It works. Now, to those of you who are looking to sell, now is the time. There hasn't been a better time. There is record low inventory, incredible demand, and no competition. Don't wait. Don't let this pass you by. This is the perfect market for it. So again, if you want to get into the market, interest rates. I was talking to my good friend with the home mortgage team, Michelle Holden. Contact information is below. Talking to her a couple hours ago. It wasn't long ago that 5.89 5-year fixed was the norm. That has come down to 4.59 she's got available for a 5-year fixed. So interest rates are fluctuating. Are they going to go down further? No. The days of the 2 to 3% interest rates for mortgages are gone. That was an historic aberration. A lot of things had to fall just right, including a pandemic, to get that to happen. And even before that, with the way the economy is going, it's not going to happen. Historical averages are 5 to 8% in the last 40 years. Last 60 years, 10%. We are now in that range. Will things go up? Could, little bit. Don't think they're going to go there because they don't want to risk the economy. And if they do, it's going to be very small. It's more likely static, with interest rates bobbing and weaving over time, depending on what the bond rate is doing. So interest rates are as good as they're going to get right now. For the most part, they're in that average. So if you want to sell, there's no competition. Fantastic time. If you want to buy, don't wait because the market is starting to price you out. Please do not wait, especially the first timers. I am busy, but I want to be busier helping you guys out. Contact information is here. Michelle's information is below. We'll talk to you soon.